Anyway, we can't go through every character like that on a stream. But what we can do is we can look at some key moves. One that I thought of was Deathfist. I thought to myself, do I know how to punish Deathfist with her? And I didn't know for sure. So, let's give it a whirl. Alright, let me pay attention. Deathfist. That works. Down forward 2 works too? Let's try a shallow block. That's too shallow. That's a deep whiff. You see? That might be from any range. You see that? Are you seeing what I'm seeing here? It's minus 17. I wonder how fast this move even is. 17. With input, that's like 20. 25 when I do it. Deathfist on block is minus 17. But it has varying push block based on how deep you block it. Maybe Superman Punch will reach. Nope. Well, that's unfortunate. Can you orbital over it? A Death Fist? I don't know. That's kind of an interesting question. Let's try that. Ugh, that is tight. I mean, it's not going to be that useful, but it's still cool. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Shit-eating grin on my face right now. I got a fucking shit-eating grin. That's a shit-eating grin right there. The grin that I got, it's a shit-eating
Butt
grin.
hash. Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
What else are we gonna jump over from this clowno? How about Demo Man? Nah, you can't jump over Demo Man. I mean, you probably could, but it wouldn't be useful. Remember, in previous games, you used to be able to do a partial hit, Demo Man, and then sidestep. It was hit, block, sidestep, and then punish. But I don't know if you still can do that. I want to try it. Oh, you're gonna record it, you noob. Like that. A partial hit. You used to want to hit, block, and then sidestep. But I don't think you can anymore. Gotta be the sweet range.
Thank you.
Yeah, it doesn't even let you move. So you can't do it anymore, huh?
Butt hash.
You can if the
Jack
low
Miller, Fox 30
whiffs?
News.
That's kind of
Who
interesting.
is cooler, King or Wolf?
If the low whiffs. Try that again. Making the second hit get blocked is pretty hard. Doesn't even seem to get blocked. Is this by every character or
Butt
just
hash.
Josie?
Jack Miller,
I noticed
Fox
this
30
before.
News.
Thanks. Oh, I moved! Did you see that? I moved! You can't attack. You can only move. You can't parry it. That's a 1 anyway. That's his left hand. Woo-hoo! You paying attention? If you get hit partially by the second hit, so the idea here is, let me break this down for you noobs, right? The idea here is, for Paul, this is a really, really commonly used move. It's called Demolition Man. The reason it's so good is because if you get hit by it near the wall, he turns you into Sandra Bullock in that VR scene. So, you don't want to be Sandra Bullock, you want to be Sylvester Stallone. So how do you be Sylvester Stallone? You got to make sure you know everything about the move. First of all, when you block it, it's got a huge block stagger. So let's just look at that. Okay. So you block it, it's got a huge block stagger, like that.
Did you delete your Crash Bandicoot playthrough VOD? Bible thumb.
I don't think so. If anyone did, it would have been No Pants. That's his department. I don't even know how to do that. Anyway, thanks very much, Jesse Rocks and Eastside Eli and everyone else. So, well, where were we? Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone, right? So, you block it, you punish it hard. I think it says right here minus 31. Let me double check that. Oops, why are you low parrying? Minus 31 on block. So right there, that's a big ass delayed hop kick. If you're being optimal, big fucking delayed hop kick punish. Big damage, right? So, you could probably do even bigger. You could do a crouch cancel and do, if you could do it right, you could get that for free. That was for free, I think. Oh, maybe not. Let's double, yeah, I think it was. I don't know. I didn't see it. Anyway, point is, you could do that for free too if you want. I wonder if you could do this. That's 28 frames. Let's see if that's guaranteed. Just as a test. Record. Oh, I shouldn't even do the whole just frame. Just the first part. So I recorded myself doing the first hit of the string and then blocking. So I could test how safe it is. Missed the button. That was guaranteed at 28 frames. So this says minus 31 and it seems to be right because up forward 3 was minus all that shit was muted. Keep it down. Is minus whatever. I totally forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So Sandra Bullock and Sylvester Stallone. So, let's see about the second and third hit now, as we were before. The idea, as I was saying, is this move, since it's one of those moves that he kind of has to use, a lot of the time, when you're fighting against a Paul player, you'll be backdashing, and he'll dash all the way in to get a Demo Man on you, but because you backdashed right when he forward dashed, you created just enough space for this to get partial hit. It doesn't knock down. So if the partial hit happens and he does the whole Demo Man, you can deal with it accordingly. This is very doable in a real match. It's advanced. This is an advanced technique, but believe it or not, I've been doing it for years. Just you used to go in the other direction. The rule has changed it. It used to be sidestep right after blocking the elbow. But now, I don't know if this works for every character. I'm testing Josie right now. For Josie, sidestep left works. So, let me record it.
Fox 30 News.
Jab, Demo Man. Okay, let's try that.
Thank you.
If you get hit by the first, you can block the second. And you can sidestep, right? How come I can't do it this time? I thought I did it already once. That's kind of inconsistent. Right? Or am I remembering it wrong? Didn't you sidewalk? Yeah, I'm sidewalking right now. It's peculiar how you can't do it this time. This is the type of testing you do if you want to win. Because in a tournament, right? The reason this type of thing is so important, in a tournament, if you do this once and it yields you 50% because of your punish, I mean, that's like so huge. That's huge. All you gotta do is do it once. They're gonna use Demo Man so many times. They're gonna use it, you know? So if you do it once, it's a huge deal. All you gotta do is do it once in a tournament, right? And it really adds up.
Thank you.
It's a lot of damage left on the table just because you feel like blocking that hit. How unsafe is the third hit of Demo Man? Let's see. Just a sec. I'll thank you guys in a sec. Minus 17 with pushback. Oh, you know something else you might be able to do? Why can I not sidestep it? Right? Am I tripping with my shoes off? I did it a minute ago. Unless there's like 2 different ways to do Demo Man. Can you delay the last hit? Let me test that. Maybe you can delay the last hit, which means I recorded it differently. Yeah, you can delay the last hit, right? I didn't know that. You can delay the last hit. Alright, alright, alright. I recorded it differently. I didn't know you could delay the last hit. So if it's undelayed, it's unsidesteppable. Right? Yeah. If you do it right away, undelayed, it seems to be unsidesteppable. Which is what I thought originally, and why I got so excited when I sidestepped it. Ooh, what the fuck? It seems like it's not worth it.
Butt hash. Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
Maska Blasta Aris rules stack in town.
Hey, thanks, beloved slacker. Thanks for the $5 reduce, compadre. That seemed good. So you can delay it and still get the blue sparks? No, right? Blue sparks means you did it right, I thought.
Thank you.
Alright, so I can't sidestep it. This seems to be recorded correctly. I can't sidestep it to the left. I can't sidestep it to the right. Now another thing that I've heard of people doing in the past that might work, I don't know if it do, is sidestepping and then blocking to make the block stun less. That sounds like a lot of work. Yeah, this is hard to do. They made this way harder. In DR, you used to be able to just block sidestep. Even Tekken 6. It was very easy. As long as you knew it existed. Yeah. Excuse me. Man, that's still really far away. It doesn't seem to do the same thing as before. Before, if you sidestepped like that and blocked, you would be closer, so you could punish better. This seems like, overall, just a better situation for Paul in general. The move has been buffed. Definitely, right? What about sway back? You can't attack. So this is one of those situations where, like, I can move, I can sidestep, but I can't attack. Like, I can't get counter hit by this, right? That wasn't a counter hit. I can't attack. The game doesn't allow me to attack in this scenario. It just allows me to attempt to move. I can't even jump, I don't think. Yeah, you can't even jump. So if I can't jump or anything, that means all I could really do is duck or sidestep. In this case, ducking isn't going to help me. So, yeah, you can't really help. You can't really do much about this. This is buff. Let's see if we can even punish it at all. Maybe we could punish it. Right? That doesn't reach, but I think the up knees might just punish him. I don't think you can block this shallow. It's just the way it is. The wall, if the wall's nearby, it's going to be blocked closer. So, you're like, hey, get over here, will you? So let's say he does a Demo Man near the wall, but not quite at it. He's much closer here. So you can do like a launcher here and get a launcher on block because the wall is keeping me close for the push block. I'm close. Remember, Demo Man third hit is minus 17 on block. You can't see it, but my TekkenBot frame data app shit is telling me right now the third hit is minus 17 on block. So near the wall, you get a regular old launcher, whatever yours might be. But out in the open with no wall, it seems that with Josie, at least you get up forward 3+4. And it hasn't missed once. And I don't think it's going to have too much variable because when the move shallow hits, it's already like, you're already in the sweet spot for this to happen. Simple as that. Right? This is extremely important, not only if you're a Josie player, but if you're an anything player. Because, like I said, the wall keeps you close, the move's minus 17. So in this case, down forward 2 doesn't reach, but out in the open I have a tool that does reach. Maybe you have a tool that reaches for your character. That's what you explore. This is a very, very common scenario. Because of how popular Demolition Man is, and the way in a natural fight, you naturally move, right? Naturally you want to hold back to block. So if you're blocking with back and moving backwards, you're naturally creating space, right? So if you guessed wrong and he did a low, which is Demo Man, you're moving backward. By the time the low gets to your leg, you've created space, and very often it will partial hit the way I just showed in this situation. Like that. So you want to get used to it. It definitely is going to add up. So that's one thing. We already talked about Deathfist. How about that back 1-2 move? Someone was saying you could duck this, right? I think you could duck this. That's minus 5. Yeah, you could duck. Alright, what else am I forgetting? Oh, the Shredder mix-up. That's the high. Trades with the 12 frame. A jab should win, but he has a low. So you need, I don't know what she can do to deal with this mix-up. Man, that'd be sick if she could jump. That would be so tight. No way you could jump, it's not possible. It would be cool though. Maybe backsway. Oh yeah, someone was asking about backsway on Demo Man. I forgot about that. Let's test that. Oh yeah, you can't backsway. I didn't forget about it. You can't backsway because you can't attack. Damn. Yeah, you can't backsway because you can't attack. Shredders, that's where I was at. Okay, so that's the low off of Shredders. If you do a jab to punish the Shredder, the low goes under the jab. So the way to beat Shredder kicks 100% is to have a 12 frame mid. Like Paul himself can do an Iron Mountain between the Shredder kicks and it would beat all of them. But for Josie, I mean, you could obviously jump that. I don't think it would be worth it because you're going to get hit. He's in crouch. Can't do the jabs. And then he has a mid, excuse me. That's the mid. So he has a high, he has a mid, and a low. The mid is way slower. I can interrupt that with a 15. I think I can interrupt the low with a 15 too. So maybe they're just not going to do it. Let's see how unsafe the Shredders are by themselves. Oh, she's never going to block it. Minus 13. So it's like a hop kick. Alright. What else am I forgetting for this character? Oh yeah, the mix-up between those two moves. So I think he's gonna do both now, right? Yeah, he's gonna do both. And I think he's gonna randomly do them, though I'm not sure. But the point is that if you block this first part, you can duck and stand
Butt hash. Jack Miller,
and
Fox 30 News.
deal with both of the mix-ups. You see what I mean? You fuzzy guard it. Doing that over and over, come on. But basically it works. It works for sure. It's a really old strat. It's worked for years. Damn, why are you doing that one over and over, bro? See? Doesn't even let you duck it. It's very interesting the way this works. If you time it right, it doesn't even let you duck the mid. It's very, very interesting. So you basically just block and then tap down, and then if you know, you can launch him, I think. Right? Let me double check that. You gotta be fast. And then this is minus 12. Yeah, that was guaranteed. And that's minus 12, so you can punish that too. So against Paul, all you gotta do is block the first hit, do a tiny little down back, and then if you, I mean, you gotta be sharp, obviously, right? But if you duck the high, you get a down forward 2, and if you block the mid, you get a forward 2-4 with Josie. But every other character is gonna get something. See, the good thing about this is it's kind of foolproof. Because it's gonna just work. The worst case scenario is that you block it. There's no, like, danger. You just fuck it up and block it. So it's really nice. This is old Discord tech. It's not new. He has some other mix-ups, but it doesn't matter because all the other ones will lose to this, right? It's not gonna lose to it, but there's no risk for you. His other mix-ups out of this won't help. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, that forward 2 mix-up. That's important shit. What else with Paul? Tell me the new stuff that I don't know. You guys gotta tell me the new stuff. I don't know the new stuff. How about this? That's easy to deal with. Everyone knows that. I wonder if I can, like... you could backsway that. Easily. Just recording different down forward 1 options. That beats a jab. Isn't that fucked up? If you jab after a down forward 1 and he did a backsway down forward 2, that beats a jab. That new double overhead is back to 1. Oh yeah. First hit is minus 2. Second hit, I'll test it independently. If you charge it up, it's plus 8 on block. But no tracking if he charges it.
Butt hash. Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
This says minus 8. And that says minus 5. So the first hit alone is minus 5. And both hits together are minus 8. Now let's see with no delay if you can step both hits. First hit doesn't track left. First hit doesn't track right. Ugh. Damn, maybe this is a case where I could punish it. Oh, it's a 1. Yeah, excuse me. Oops. Man, that mustard is so good. Oh, I'm in crouch. Yeah, that's it. You gotta block that. I don't think you can do anything about it but block it. Once you block the first one, you can't sidestep.
Butt hash. Jack Miller, Fox 30 News.
You know, Iron Mountain. That's really hard to punish. You see this move go unpunished a lot. Because it's so fast. And it's rarely used logically. When it gets blocked, it was used like a stupid moron. A moron used the move if it got blocked. Because this move is so unsafe. Only scrubs use it. But even good players, sometimes they use it. Sometimes they use it when they're panicked or when they're scared. But when they use it, it's almost always a bad decision. Unless it's in a combo or a punish. It's almost always a bad decision, right? But when it hits, you gotta be ready to punish it. It's minus 16. This is a classic. You gotta be ready. What else? What else is really good with this guy? I mean, that's like he's a really kind of a simple character. How do you do that jumping knee? He has like a jumping knee, right? Or did he lose that move? Oh, there it is. Crouch dash 3+4. That's minus 9. What do you do here? Oh, this is one. You gotta duck the high. That's easy to do. Duck the high. I don't think he has a mix-up. Maybe he does, but no one ever does it. Iron Mountain, down forward 2, down back. Oh, what about this? Minus 11 on block. That's interesting. I didn't know that. This is minus 11 on block. When's the Minecraft speedrun? Let's switch to a different character. I don't think there's anything else important for this Clowno.